Hola, bienvenidos a mi canal. Mi nombre es Jacques. Yo estudio español en Barcelona. Yo vivo en Barcelona también. So, welcome to my channel to everybody in the States. Of course, you've probably seen the translation of what I was saying. And this is just a video of me telling you guys how my experience has been in Barcelona learning Spanish. And I just really think that we need to sit down and talk. We need to have some story time. But before I do that, I think I need some coffee. Let's see, 1 second. Okay. Now that I have my coffee, I think we can get back to it. Okay. So, learning Spanish. This has definitely been something that has kind of driven me in a good way, crazy, bad way, not so much. Because it's actually learning, and then your brain is processing a lot of things a lot differently. So for me, it's been amazing. So, say for instance, for people that are in America, mi nombre es Jacques, my name is Jacques. Soy de Estados Unidos, I am from America, la ciudad de San Luis, Missouri. I am from St. Louis, Missouri. Yo vivo en Barcelona. Is basically I live in Barcelona. I'll add the translation so I don't have to keep repeating. Me gusta vivo in Barcelona mucho. Me gusta cocinar, me gusta viajar en Madrid, Barcelona, Londres, todos. Voy a ir yeah, sí, vale. Okay, back to it. I just wanted to let you guys know. It's working, it's here, the Spanish is here. I'm loving it. I think that is one key part of if you're wanting to live in a different place, or especially a place that does not predominantly speak English. And I think, is it just me, or is it just like sometimes we as people, we may go to places and travel, especially us being Americans, we're not really fully diving into the actual culture because we don't know the language. So a lot of us are only going to touristic places or touristic spots when we're in places like Puerto Rico, Cuba, Italia, España, and we're not fully embracing what actually it has to offer. One thing that I definitely love about the whole situation is in Europe, a lot of people know different languages, and it's like a melting pot of languages. Italians know Spanish, or some Spanish know Italian, or know German, and English is actually so weird. It's a sought after language, but it's not as important, if that makes sense. I think it may help people in a different way, but it's not in the way that we actually would think. But I did Duolingo and just, personal stuff first before, just to learn the basics, and then I hired a private teacher. So now I have a private tutor or teacher that teaches me twice a week, 1 hour with homework and things like that. And I must say, it's so beneficial. I don't think you guys can see the wall back here, but this wall in my bedroom is completely filled in. If you follow me on Instagram, if you follow me on Facebook, you've seen on my stories that this wall is so full of just like pronunciations, verbs, adjectives, breaking things down for me mentally, and it's something that I go to sleep practicing and wake up practicing as well. And I'll say to people that have been a little discouraged about learning the new language, it does get easier. It's a lot of things that I never thought that my brain would catch on to, but my brain sees it, learns the word, and then you hear people say it, and then it's like, oh wow, I know what that word means, and sometimes it's like, wow, that's fucking crazy that I'm actually learning this language. And this has always been a dream of mine. So even now, at 32 years old, almost said 33, but 33 in a few months, I must say it's been amazing. It's an amazing experience. I think this is like the what I used to dream of as a kid is doing things like this and being able to fully embrace who I am and learning something different. You know, I think being bilingual is a very good trait. It helps you communicate with a different set of people in their way, not them coming into yours and teaching you and you're teaching them English. And for me, I know a lot of people here want to speak English, and we do speak English with each other, but for me, it's been so amazing. So I want to take you guys on this journey. I'm going to try to get more videos out. I know I'm not the most consistent. I'm just doing it as I kind of feel it because I want it to be as authentic as possible to myself. But yeah, I definitely love everything about the learning process of learning Spanish. One second. And I mean, if you know me, if you're like a person that hangs out with me in Barcelona, anywhere I go, first thing I say is tienes vermouth. And it's basically like a red wine, lemon, olive type of cocktail. And it's so Spanish. Like most of my friends here are like, you're so Spanish, you always order vermouth. But it's so amazing going into a restaurant and, you know, una reserva para tres personas, una mesa, which is table. You just learn these things, el menú, and it's, I love how the language is. It's very, in a way, if you speak English, it's very straight to the point. You know, quiero una bolsa, and that's like I want a bag, or quiero una vino tinto, which is basically, you know, red wine. But it's like how they act is very straight to the point, no gray areas. And I'm starting to really love this, that it's no gray areas. Tienes una gata, una perra. So it's like, do you have a dog? It's just learning all the words that, you know, I've learned in English for so long in a different way, and how my mind has been able to wrap around it. So I won't make this video super long. I just want to let you guys know, give you a little Spanish words, tell you some things that I have been able to learn and been able to know. So muchas gracias.